Hello and greetings to you, viewer from across the tubes. I am Gnarly Quack, although as my friends and enemies call me, they call me Carl. See, I've got my headphones in, which I'm no longer used to talking with my headphones in because the last bunch of streams I've been doing, I have not had them in, so now I probably am going to have to learn how to talk again. But oops, there's some windows I want to close. So off to a dicey start here, or a rocky start anyway, but as the legendary Cubs player Ernie Banks would say, let's play two. So I am back for my second stream, and I'm going to pick up where I left off last time, which is working on Dr. Strangetest, my testing framework for PHP. And I have basically a functional diff algorithm going in order to show failure messages for when tests fail. But if I don't break it doing some sort of refactoring, I'm trying to sort out how we're actually doing the formatting now. So everything's pretty much working. I just kind of want to get in there, clean out the code, clear out some jank, and that's what I was doing last time, where I sort of pulled myself down in the muck with it. And I was kind of really hoping to get this done this weekend, but since I've returned to the Saturday or Friday night beer, and have already been coding for about 5 hours, it's probably unlikely things will go smoothly. But I've got some tunes going. We'll see how crazy that drives us. But I've got the pretzel rocks up, so might have to switch to another station. But let's just get back into it. And I feel like this is the third time I've heard this song, so I wonder if and I've only turned this on slightly before the stream, so we may not be staying on the station for very long, or we may just have to cut the music altogether. All right, so I had just finished. I had about a half dozen subtypes here, and I just finished pulling all this into one type to greatly simplify things. And so now I have all the silly kind of accessors that I want to start getting rid of. So that is, I guess I'll just start doing that. And as we start to trim things out here, we'll see where we can make greater efficiencies. All right, so a whole bunch of places. So so how many errors did we have there? 29. Okay, so I think with the settings I have, there's about 280 songs that Pretzel Rock is going to play. So this is probably not going. The station's probably not going to last very long. So this is all quite straightforward. So key, I feel like I should hold off on. Let's just comment this out for now and see what kind of damage this causes. One. So we've kind of already assumed, right? String array or object. right, we'll give it one more song after this. So object. So I think that's probably okay. We've asserted we're an array or an object here or a string. Same thing here, I believe. String. Okay. And 851. I believe this is all in the same. Yeah. So okay, we're just gonna delete this. Okay. Well, what should we try? Let's try some of that. So I'm a little bit, because this returns a reference. All right, so I think I'll just pull these out into normal functions right now. One was on 809. So that looks good, and then we'll do start value. Open a 1. That should take care of that. Oh. We go one. Oh. Yeah, that's no good. Okay, now... I think we're just down to... Oh. Yes. So we are going to need the value in here. Oh, forgot the have to take out public and have that. Alright, so I think I'm probably gonna wanna do these one at a time. I don't think there should be any batches here, but I just want to make sure this oh no, what am I thinking? Well, whatever. Uh, 1324. On 1312. Oh, 1235. Four. All right, let's see where we are here. Okay, now I think just the last thing we have besides this key, which I'm going to have to mess around with, is this value. So let's see what kind of mess that causes. Not as bad as I thought, actually. So even though that function returns a reference, it only really means anything, I think, if we then also assign a reference. So, which I don't think I'm doing anywhere. So this should be fine, I believe. 878, 871. $784. $688. Okay. You're all good. You're all good. So now what? So I feel like I can move these constants out of here. I don't know. I can maybe just stick them right here in value. But I feel like I should probably prefix them all. To make life slightly enough obnoxious. And this is going to be value. I think. So let's see if I can. That's right, I forgot I had set that to just for some shenanigans. Okay. So that class is gone now. And now I was wondering if I could get rid of this loose variable. Wait a second, so how is, oh, this is, so here, we are past the state, but here we would need to probably add the state as a function parameter to sort of work that out, which I guess is fine. So let's see here. Let's Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. It's going to be... Same thing here. So here we're going to need to add the diff state. Nothing there. So maybe I could just pass that in, actually. That's probably a better way to do that. And I guess we'll do the same thing in format value. Right, because the only reason we're using state in here is, yeah. So that might actually take care of that then. So 13, 18. So I feel like I just want to actually change this to state, so I'll make that a state, and then I'll do (1306). Same thing here, I guess. Where are we? 1294 now. That doesn't seem right to me. Okay. 1227. Same thing up here, I guess. Already have that up there. $21, $726. $55 and $721. So that's going to coalesce some breakages there. Got the comma. $26. $13. Was that 938? 932. 9. 907. 661. 56. So I would have expected going to turn into state diff, and I thought that would have flagged on an error or something. Guess it didn't. So that's kind of weird, but okay. Like, there were definitely areas where I was passing in, I thought. Okay, that's really bizarre. I don't know why I didn't have more things flagging from PHP stand there. So this means we no longer need... What are we using the state for in here? Okay, so we are actually using that for stuff. But I also feel like we don't need to pass a key around anymore. Because now the parents can just set whatever key they want. It's actually, that's interesting with strings, right? Because we just... So I guess I have to think about that a little bit more. The string part's a little bit weird because the... Suppose we could just set a back reference back to the string. I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe there's a little bit more clever way of handling that. I don't... I guess the other implication about that is we also use that when comparing string parts, so we know if they're in the same part of the same element, basically. I don't know if that matters, but so maybe we just keep that the same then. I guess it's not a big deal. Well, I wonder now if there's... So I wonder if there's a point to doing the same thing with the keys here that I just did with with the bags, and actually for these dip operations too. Hmm. Well, so here, where are we? We're in function, diff, I guess right here, equal values. Kind of the thing that is motivating all of this is here where we have values that match, but only the key is different. And that kind of required us to have access to everything, so we could format the key and the values separately and then manually sort of stitch them together here as we needed to. And the other interesting thing here is that the key holds, since we know from the key what kind of element it is. That also decides how we format the line end. So let's maybe actually do that then. That's right. We're in a good shape here. Tests are passing. Okay, so this extends struct. Okay, so let's get key up here. So that's probably a little ridiculous, but So let's yank these out of here. Okay. I feel like we should set that to a default of false. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter. Right, for null key, this is all hard-coded. And for property name, so let's see what that does. That's right. I need to make these all abstract. We need to standardize the name here, so maybe let's just set that as a value. So index is going to change to and then
only you had a motive for murder.
Suspect that will make some type hinting unhappy. No, it won't. Okay. All right, so so what are we doing here? We're doing oh, you know what we're also going to need to do? We're going to need to set a
She was murdered.
public type here. And this is going to be we need to add a constructor on here now. Which probably means I should put a semicolon at the end of here. And property is going to go... So let me just check that real quick. I feel like I may have broken something, but it doesn't look like it. So... We shouldn't cause anything to fail. And this is an array index. Okay, now we need line end, I guess. We have so you need to yank all of that. Okay, and finally, property. So I guess enlist is the easiest. We can just everything's just going to turn into Into that, I guess. So I suppose we can maybe just default this to that. Well, anyway, let's see what that gives us. And I think everything then is just going to turn into returning the value. All right, so I guess at this point, while we're creating these keys, so we're passing this key. And we're setting it as a reference to result is list. And I think we can delete that. Oh yeah. So this is no longer abstract. Oops. Wow, I'm amazed that worked. And now we've got so this is just going to be E. I think oh yeah. And lastly, we have a null key. And this is just going to be a new key, I guess. Right, because we default now everything to null and false, yeah. Okay, neat. does actually seem to have increased our... No, maybe not, I don't know. Which I guess might make some sense because we're switching and everything now. But actually, I guess the next step is, no reason for that anymore. Oh, this is value. Right. That's crazy. I mean, that's really the only place I was calling that? Well, okay. Okay. So what do we have? Don't we have like a format? Format like start? Start, it's just called start value. Hmm. But hmm. I feel like this is going to a place where this is all going to be split out. All right, well, regardless, what we really want to do is get to a place where these string functions here. Now, I was having some thoughts about this format variable method, whether that could be sort of a, not method, but function where that can maybe just be an entry point to like a more complicated, maybe even like an object or something. But so the thing is when we come through here and format the value, we basically know already what type of value we have. So we don't need to like pass it, necessarily just call format variable. Which then does the same thing. It goes through here and figures out what kind of variable we have, and based on that formats it. So right, based on the type we have, we're just calling, well, it's hard to see here, but format object, format array. So we're just formatting the direct type we need formatted instead of basically having to do that. Although I guess right, if we stop doing that, our only special cases then would be a reference, oops, and then a string, and then everything else would be that, I guess. What do we have? We have object calls format object, array, resource. So yeah. But I guess the other thing is if we're formatting right, if we have a composite value and we need to go format that, well, this is a little bit of a special case, but we're in a situation where we want to be able to format right, I guess we're calling it the end value and the start value. So we want to be able to format that separately from the rest of the composite value. And I guess we also want to be able to format indents separately. And this is, again, a little bit of extra case because it's not that we don't want to format the whole value, but that we need to be able to get the first line separately so then we can add the two different keys. But then, right, and those insert strings are basically just exploiting that anyway. So I guess the point is we want to be able to format indents, like first lines, last lines, and we want to be able to get stuff back as an array. So I might actually commit what I have here right now. So I guess I can get rid of my So what is a comment in a neon file? Are there no comments? Comments. Okay, we seem to be good there. Oh, I wonder if I should split off. Okay, I'm gonna split off those methods right away, I think. I guess this is actually gonna be. Okay. Yeah. It's like it. So interesting, that does seem to be increasing my runtime. Maybe not, hard to tell, I guess, but I guess what we could do is actually, do I even have anything left from work in progress? I guess I kind of do. Not really. Do I have strict somewhere still? All right, well. It's not. Basically the same. Okay. I wonder if I dare try and push this up to GitHub and see what I get. I guess I dare. Go private here to see if I'm logged on to the things I need to be logged on. Looks like I am. So 8.2 should fail. Okay, sweet. That means all that work for diffs also worked. Okay. So what did I just say? I said I wanted to be able to format start values and end values separately from the rest of the value. And that I want to get my values back as an array. Okay. So that's going to look like is this song really called Kappa? It is. All right. So I guess as array equals false, maybe. Okay, so I think the first thing I actually want to do here is start shoving some of this stuff into a class. So I'm going to have a format state. So, and I guess I could just snarf this off from div state, this the scene and the sentinels here. That sounds like a band name. Uh, so, oh, I know what the problem is there. I can't. All right. Because one of the sentinels is a class, I can't have that as a basically a constant. And I have here format indent because I feel like being able to maybe configure the indent might be useful. Lord, what is going on there? Okay. And so we'll set that to the indent. And I guess maybe show object, oops. Show object ID? I don't know, I guess if we're always... We're always grabbing a default here. So this is going to turn into state equals new format state, and that's going to take that show object ID. And I think instead of passing this indent around as a string, I'm going to pass that around as starting indent level. Where did we get the name from? Okay, whatever this is, I'm liking it. So I guess I'll drop this comment. And here the question is PHP stand going to get confused if oops. Well, that is not at all what I wanted to do, but the sad face there just to kind of make clearer feelings about this. And I guess since that's supposed to be a constant, let's put that down there. Okay, so I said I wanted to pass that starting indent, so this goes away, I guess. This goes away. So does scene and sentinel, so that all goes down to that. Far name, the only thing we're passing in here now, I think, is the... Wait a second. I didn't actually pass the state on. Strict goes away, that goes away, that goes away. This changes to an int. Scene goes away. Oh no. That's potentially a little janky, but that's okay. So format array is going to need the state. And then indent level. That's also going to need the state, and then this is a different song, isn't it? I guess that it sure ended up differently than it started. And I like how this is the instrumental only track, but anyway. That's fine for now. So I'm thinking, right, passing that, like I was just kind of talking about, maybe having sort of two different, like the simple API and like a more complex one. I can maybe just put this stuff as methods on this format state object, and then this format indent function would use the default this default indent constant, which is what we initialize the state to if we don't pass an explicit value, but then everything else could sort of, all these other format stuff would just call, would be methods and then call basically an equivalent function on the object that then would format the indent based on whatever that was. But all in time, I guess. So what do we really want here? I guess is so this isn't going to return anything anymore. So we're saying and I guess we need to put that on. So this is, instead of returning, this is going to turn into a maybe. Then this, since we're passing the state in, so that all looks okay. Format array, this looks fine. So that's going to turn into that. We're no longer going to be, so state. Format is going to start with array. So this gets a little wonky. So what? This isn't the same, right? We add, okay. So potentially the thing with this is now everybody needs to be aware they need to put their own indent, their own padding on the front. Right, because this is the way this is working. In fact, not only that, it's not really even just a because the way this works is everybody formats itself, and you get the string back. And then you just stick it, right, and then you just basically append it to kind of the prefix, which is the index and the key. So it almost doesn't matter, like, it doesn't, this is why we pass this indent along, so that further values down can like indent themselves correctly. And I have a feeling that's not going to be quite as clean if we try and tell everybody to append themselves or add themselves like an individually formatted line to an array. Right, in fact, yes, we've just said this doesn't, right, format recursive variable no longer returns. So instead of returning just the string back, we need to pass in everything that allows the string to format itself. Basically, we need to be able to pass that prefix in, I guess. And also, what do we do? Yeah, we also get really clever here. Where we tack a new line in and add padding to I guess that's not really a big deal, other than right, it just makes it easy to, right, if we have any values, then this drops down to match array. But if we don't have any values, right, this ends up being an empty string, and we just have an array. So I mean, I guess that's not a big deal. So what are we doing here? This is the indent, this is the key, and then we get back the string and stick that in there. I guess it almost turns into if bar, otherwise state format is going to be prefix array, basically that. Otherwise, right, we're gonna increase the indent level. So state format is going to equal prefix array and state format actually maybe we don't increase that, but that's going to be the indent level plus that. So that is that. So I guess we're going to reset the prefix is going to be then if the array is not a list, then to the prefix we add on we need to recalculate this prefix on every line. So I guess we'll So I guess prefix is going to equal the indent. Show key. In the prefix, we're going to add the key on there. And then we're going to format recursive variable, and that's going to take the state value I think I deleted where we calculate the name. Or did I? How am I calculating the name? Oh, doy. Alright. So we're going to take the state value. This is how we're calculating the name. The prefix. And actually, I didn't do that right at all. Need that. And then the indent level +1. I think that's what we're saying. I'll be amazed if this works, but then in recursive, well, we'll get to that in a second. Here in format object, this is going to be the prefix in the indent level. All that goes away. So need like an else here. So actually, let's just what do we do here? Format. I guess I didn't need to retype that. This is going to be the prefix. Start and end. All right. Excuse me. Wait, is this what I did up here? Yeah, so I guess we'll do padding equals indent level, and then we'll increase that indent level. That indent level. And we'll say indent equals okay, so then so we set the padding to the current indent level, then we increase the indent level, then we format the new indent. Oh no. Wait a minute. I guess we need a suffix then too. Where in this case the suffix would be a comma. What's going on here? So we need to put suffix on there, and I guess we would need to do that. Okay, well this also needs a suffix then. Alright, so we explode the key. Oh, and then we need to add in this that. So that goes away. That goes away. So we have value. This is going to be the state. The name. I think we said this is the prefix. Suffix is going to be semicolon. And then the indent level. And then we need to tack on the padding. And then the end, and then the suffix. I don't think there's a chance in hell this is going to work the first time, but there you go. So we need a prefix and a suffix. And those are going to default to just empty strings, I guess. Or is it? I guess the prefix is going to be the starting indent level. Yeah. And I guess we're gonna say return implode. What's that function signature look like? Separator in the array. And actually just said that doesn't return anything. Okay, so down here then, this is going to turn into prefix, reference, suffix. Suppose I should close that string. Prefix, value, suffix. Okay, I don't think there's any chance that works. Where else do I have a formate? Formative. Oh no, I'm getting crazy with the format object start. I guess that's going to be show object ID. That must be a reference. That's interesting. I wonder... Where am I using class in here? Oh, okay. But I say this takes a diff state. It does not. It takes a format, not a formate. Format. Oh, this needs prefix, suffix. Uh-oh, variables. Ah. Okay. Now that really hosed things up in the diff file. So work our way up. So I guess what we were saying is, right, this is going to be the value. Oh, but we have, how much is that going to screw things up? So I feel like this is this type of change that is taking me to the same place that the last big change I tried to do. Hmm. Born here. Hmm. And it might be time for a break to refill beverages. Yes, I can see why I cheated, because like I need to pass all this stuff, and it seems like I kind of have a desire to expose this formatting API as like an API. And maybe I'm just worrying about it too much, but it seems kind of verbose. But I guess it's also doing stuff. All right, yeah, I think it's time for. I think it's time to get some drink, as they say. What time is it? How long have I been going? Oh, it's like 1 o'clock already. Well, I guess I could also just knock off, but let's see if I can get this formatting thing done, because this is kind of like the big thing I wanted to do. So, I guess I'll take like 5 minutes or so. And, yeah. All right. Might be time to try a little bit different music. I wasn't minding the VHS stuff, but apparently with the settings I have, it's only got like 3 songs in it. Guess we could go classical, but that put me to sleep. So let's try chill. So here's the thing, do we even know what the prefix and suffix would be here? Like, I guess it means we can't really just jump in. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Well, no, I guess we do, right? We're doing all this here. This would be the prefix here, and that would be the suffix. Right, because we're getting this result back, and then we're tacking on... So I guess we know all that. So let's just try this out for size. Right, all the craziness is going on here, and then somewhere up here. I have a feeling this is going to meet with miserable failure, but... So we want... This is going to turn into format state. That's going to equal a new... Well, I guess if I'm instantiating that out here. But, and this is going to use show object ID. Okay, so then this is going to... It's going to take the format state, the value, the name, the prefix, which is going to be, I guess, we're calling that result right now, the suffix, which is going to be the line end, and then the value indent level. Well, I guess we'll leave that indent alone, and then to the result we're going to tack on the format state I guess that's what we're saying. I guess that's what we're saying. And this is going to be similar. I'm going to take the format state, the value of the name, the result, the line end, and then the value indent level. And the rest of this, I think, is probably okay. So let's see what that gives us. Okay, so that theoretically cleared that up. Oh, I see here. Alright, well, what is this in? This is... oh, okay. So string is going to be... so this is going to also turn into format state. And we're passing in... so those go away. This is going to be format, state, format, and I guess I'm going to want to include that. And then this is going to be the format state. The oh, so here. I think the prefix here is going to be nothing. I think the suffix too. This is going to come off. I guess the from indent level. Okay, and then we're going to want to include that as well. Oh. Well, that obviously didn't work. Do I even know where to begin to debug that? So I guess we must have gotten into some sort of infinite loop. Oh, it actually tells us here 160. Wow, so adding those echoes in. So the problem is because we're exhausting memory, everything's just packing up and going home. I'm not getting any output or anything. Um, oh. This suddenly matters. Because we're not really returning. What are the chances? What are the chances? Okay. I don't know that we expected that. I doubt I typed that anywhere in my code. We didn't actually get that. I guess not. Well, okay, so prefix start. Oh. That's why I wanted start, not state. So failures actually dropped, did they? What were they before that? 14. So, oops. So we went from 14 to 6. This format variable. Oh, right. Oh my gosh. So we actually got so I'm a little surprised by that. Where do we think this is? In array, I want to say. Okay, so it used to be we would format the key, which is what we're doing now. And then we were supposed to show it. Okay, so that still seems right to me. So then we got the indent, the key format, yeah, and then the rest. So that turned into the prefix. That should be in. Oh. Okay, yes. I only took care of one. So before I mess around with the arrays too much, what's going on with... Okay, so classes seem to be getting indented okay. So maybe... Alright, so what did we do here? We said... adding equals namespace. I guess I could just yank this. So we said that, then we but I guess we're also going to want to calculate that show key. So then format the key. Then we set, yeah, we set prefix. Indent, and then we tack on the key if we're supposed to. This is no longer going to need to be +1. And so this becomes, right, the padding. Otherwise it's just prefix. I suppose I should do like an array start and array end, all in time, all in time. So, okay, that looks okay. Okay, I don't think that's going to fix anything, though. No, so I think what is, this is an identical. So format value, maybe? Probably right, even though oh, you know what, in this case, I guess we don't. I guess because we're like tacking that on, it's actually also going to be empty strings. So what does that do for us? That passes us. Holy smokes. No way. Oof. That is crazy to me that I got that to work with that little amount of pain compared to, especially compared to the changes I made earlier. um So I guess the question is then, so I still want to call to the basically the specific formatting functions, right? Because I need to, I guess, pass in that name. But with what's going on here, I feel like exposing these prefix and suffix, because like if you're doing that level of formatting, then you'll just tack your own stuff on there, right? Although I suppose I could still expose that? I don't know. So it's either that or no wonder I can't find it. Excuse me. Or basically like the API function calls basically just proxies to another function, which I don't really like adding that overhead, and I feel like having these exposed could be potentially useful. And could maybe be taken advantage of if like I kind of clean this up a bit to finish that sentence. Oh, well, I guess I did add that class. I'm surprised that ended up in so many insertions, but I guess I did add that class. So let's keep this going then, maybe. So a lot of this stuff is going to turn into private, I guess, I feel like. Especially if this is going to turn into a bona fide API. So, first thing we'll do is we'll stick this in here. We will need that indent level, and this is going to return oh, well. So I guess maybe I jumped the gun there. Okay. All right. So I guess the question is then, like, I feel like then this could be, this could actually then be the entry point to the, to like just format a generic variable. Because the reason this was like hidden away was this sets up all this state, right? Yeah, so maybe then this becomes, where's my class set? Did I remember to make that public? I did. So that goes away. And I guess we're saying these go default to an empty string. And then maybe the indent level comes up here. So let's check that. It's just going to turn into format variable. So then up here, this turns into state, and I guess we'll just going to be the variable name, the prefix, no suffix, and starting indent level. See what that does. Down here. That no longer needs that state. Same thing here. Okay. So next, I guess let's go. I don't know why that's templated. It seems extraordinarily dumb to me, but okay. What happens if I just do that? I need to change. Okay. And 1287. Okay. So format array. Next we'll do format object, I guess. Put that up here. Okay. Oh, I did not fault those. Let's try that on for size. Okay. And I guess I'm adding all this stuff, so I can probably knock those two dudes out. But we'll dump that up there. Oh yeah, hard. Well, I guess what we're saying is that stuff needs to get passed in. I guess that is what we're saying. It's going to be the prefix. I'll be kind of amazed if that works, but let's see. Huh. All right, well. Guess I need a little more optimism. So this is going to be the same thing. That's mildly janky, but whatever. Did I remember to add those on? I did, alright. Oops, I forgot the, forgot that, but, and I did not save all my files. I'm cheating somewhere. 2 errors, so... So I wonder why I called directly to... Like, what's the deal with that? Okay, well, don't cheat. Actually, we're in here in format, so what? Oh, so I guess we have these now. I guess I'll just go whole hog and shove those in there. But okay, so I think I just totally screwed up pasting those. Because nothing about that looked even remotely correct. So let's try this. Okay. I feel like this stuff I don't need to get crazy on. I guess we needed the object here in order to format that ID. I suppose if I had those take a prefix and suffix. Alright, where are we here? Right, that would knock that out. And that out. And end, I guess. We would need a prefix on end. But also because these are actually returning a string. It's probably fine that way, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Oh, that's right. We don't need to pass in. Hmm. What are we doing with start value here? You know what? I've just decided those are gonna stay. Those are gonna stay functions. I'm just gonna go from strict, show object ID. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, that looks good. What am I calling? Yeah, okay. Ugh. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting mildly tired, but I have set everything up for what needs to happen, I guess. So is there any way to like correlate parameters? Probably not. Excuse me. So can I really say as array? Is this what this is saying? Did I just not read that correctly? True, I guess? I don't know. Okay. Well, that's actually kind of cool. So I guess the last thing I need to do here then is some sort of like git format or something. I don't know. I kind of want to like have that clear the thing so you could like keep using it. But I guess that could screw up, right? The sentinels. Or not the sentinels, the scene. I don't know. I don't know. But with that, I make all this stuff private now. I don't know. Could we get formatted? Kind of like that better, to be honest with you. Alright, I guess we're and of course that's a function call. Okay, dope. Very dope. All right, so let me take a look here. What this all looks like now. So well we've added loose. We've added all that. Gonna actually clear out my my variables or variables, my to-dos. Um, um, and that works. Yeah. I guess it's a little stupid to have that as a function, but whatever. It is what it is. What it is. So I guess I can maybe stick a to-do in here. And I guess we're going to call this formatter, and I guess we're marking this as an API. Oh, well, yes, I need to change. Do you like... Okay. Is that all of it? I don't know how that could cause so many errors, but... I mean, I guess we're saying this is an API too. As is that. And it's format indent. Oh, this goes to... That's right. Okay. I guess I should probably add an array start and array end too. So where's format array? So I guess we'll do the same sort of thing. So this... Right, so we get the start then we set up basically the initial stuff, and then we add... Then we actually format, do the business, and then we add... Adding... And then this is going to be... Start... And same thing basically. Okay. So this is all looking okay to me, I suppose. And I'm also wondering then if I should sort of parameterize that, like array line, like an array line end. same thing here, an object
19, 20,
line end.
20.
You have reached. Please leave a message. Thank you.
But I guess it seems weird, like... Maybe instead of making those function calls, I should just make those constants or something. Because, like... I mean, it seemed reasonable to make them function calls because we have, like, an object... like a format object start, but there's actually logic there. So... Ugh. Hmm. Guess I need to change the wording in that constant to or the wording on the to-do here. Okay, so I guess the whole reason for doing this, and this might be the last thing I do before I turn in here, is where do we have get formatted? Oh, so this is diff equal value. So what are we doing here? So the first question is, how often are we calling this with I guess we're not really. So maybe actually this is going to be a big enough change where I want to commit this. Just what'll be mildly weird in that is there are couple of those special cases, I'm only like creating strings, but instead I'll need to save those to an array. Hmm. Well, I don't know. This could also, I always go back and forth on my line spacing. I guess that means I'm procrastinating essentially, but well, the whole thing that set me up for, I kind of want to do, but after kind of stepping through that stuff, it might be a bigger change than I thought. Plus, after that, there's actually that could enable some more testing and some more changes to the diff thing. So that might be something worth basically shelving until my next stream. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna call it there. And yeah, I don't know if anybody's lurking or hanging in chat or watching me on the VOD, but if so, then I appreciate you joining me, and whoever, wherever, and whenever you are, I bid you peace. Take care.